Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. Fuck yeah. Alright, so gonna be discussing some shit today, obviously. As I always do with these, discussion battles. That's why I call them discussion battles, because I discuss stuff. And if you got a problem with that, be sure to dislike this video and then suck my fucking balls. Alright, anyway. So, today I'm going to be kind of discussing, something that I've, made mention of in the past. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about the reason why I got into gaming so much and why I identified, with gaming so much, especially, even as a kid, really, but especially now more than ever. For so long, for as long as I can remember, I wanted so badly to escape this world, because I saw this world for what it was. A cesspool of shit and garbage. The humans that inhabit this world, and this world in general, have left me bitterly disappointed. And I mean bitterly disappointed. Because I saw humanity for what it was. A bunch of greedy, arrogant, self-righteous pieces of shit. Humans are truly the most disgusting and despicable creatures to ever walk the face of the earth. And that is something that I truly believe. I believe that humanity was a great concept, but the execution fell horribly, horribly short. I genuinely believe that God made a mistake. I genuinely believe that. Whether it's God or evolution, whatever you believe in, whatever it was, I think it was a mistake. But the point is that humanity has always left me bitterly, bitterly, bitterly disappointed. They continually do nothing to prove that they are worthy of their existence. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Which is why, for as long as I can remember, because humans have done nothing but screw me over and piss me off for the most part. There have been a few good humans in this world that I believe have shown to me, at least personally, that they are truly worthy of their own existence. But on the whole, I don't think that humanity deserves to exist. I really don't. So for as long as I can remember, even as a kid, I always found it all to be just so damn disappointing. Humanity, this world that we live in. Why were people always such scum to one another? I always wondered about that. Never found an answer that I found to be satisfying. Never found an answer. Because I couldn't find a good reason. People go at each other over the dumbest shit. And it's pathetic. So for as long as I can remember, this world, I always found it to be so disappointing. So completely and utterly disappointing. So for as long as I could remember, I wanted nothing more than to escape this world. And of course, as I got older and older, it became increasingly clear and obvious as I kind of, matured and became more aware of how things work and whatnot. It became more increasingly clear and obvious, as it should to everyone, that unfortunately it's impossible to escape reality. Because reality will always be real. But what if I could get close? What if I could get very close to escaping reality? I might not be able to escape it, but what if I could get really close to escaping reality? What if there was a way to do that? And well, the fact of the matter is that there is. And you guys are looking right at it. Video games. For me, video games became my one and only comfort, my only solace in a world overflowing with shit and garbage. It became my one true escape from a world that didn't seem to give two shits about me. That didn't seem to even like me very much. It was my escape from that world that just didn't give a shit about me. That just didn't care about me. That, hell, again, didn't even seem to like me very much. I fully know and am aware of the fact that there is no one true way to escape reality. But for as long as I can remember, I wanted nothing more than to do just that. Unfortunately, it is an impossibility to escape reality. But with video games, it creates a gateway into a new world. One where all these fantastic and amazing things could happen. One where you could have a fucking psychic dragon battling a bird. You know? One where you could see all these spectacular things. Do all these spectacular things. You could be anything that you wanted to be. You could be a rock star. You could be a NASCAR driver. You could be a fighter. You could do all these amazing things. Be all these amazing things. You could go to a world that wasn't a cesspool of shit and garbage. And I always identified with that so much. Even as a kid, for as long as I can remember, and even till this day, I've never felt like there's been any place in this world where I truly belong. I've never felt any sense of belonging anywhere I've been my entire life. I've always felt like a bit of an outcast. You know, back when I was a kid, you know, back in elementary school, who would I hang out with? I would always hang out with the nerds, you know, the geeks, the uncool kids, you know, the unpopular kids. That was who I identified with because I was one of them. I was truly one of them. Because I never felt like I belonged. And even now, I've never felt like I've truly belonged in this world that we live in. I've never, ever felt like I truly belonged here. And maybe there's a part of me that never really wanted to feel like I truly belonged here because I just was so disappointed in this world. And I hated it so much. So maybe there was a part of me that never really wanted to belong in this world. That never really wanted to be a part of this world. And that's why I identify so much with video games and why I love video games so much. Because I could go to a world where I felt like I belonged. Where I could do all these amazing things, see all these amazing things, be all these amazing things. I could go to a world that was not a disappointment, but rather an amazement. A world that was truly beautiful. Somewhere where I felt like I truly belonged. And I will never forget that fateful day when I was 5 years old and I came home from school that one day. and I saw my siblings playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis, I was mesmerized. I was truly mesmerized. I had an epiphany at that moment. Because that was my first glimpse into a world that wasn't a disappointment. A world where I could feel like I truly belonged. A world where I could be this blue hedgehog going around kicking the shit out of stuff. And it was awesome. And I loved it. And from that moment on, I followed that path. Because at school, I would go there, I would feel like I never truly belonged. I would come home, I'd play video games, and it just felt right. Something about it just felt so right to me. Like this is what I was meant for. This is what I was meant to do. This is my true self. More than anything. I had finally found a place that I thought was beautiful. A place where I felt like I belonged. Maybe that's all I ever wanted. And I never have found that in this world. Never found a place where I truly felt like I belonged. I've never truly felt like I belonged with the rest of these humans in this world. These utterly disappointing humans. And I have never felt more alive or more better than when I'm sitting down playing a video game. Because I can go to all these magical worlds, do all these amazing things, be all these amazing things. And what do I have in the real world? Nothing. Nothing. This world has left me so utterly and profoundly disappointed. So I tried to find a better world. Again, a beautiful world. And I feel like with video games, I've truly found my purpose. I've truly found a sense of belonging. I've always loved the gaming community in general, and will always continue to do so, because that's the one place where I feel like I've found true belonging, is in these video games that I play for you guys. It's the one place that I've truly felt like I belong. It's the only time in my life I've ever felt that. And for me, it's an amazing feeling. I feel like I've truly found my purpose. And to some it may sound pathetic, but to me my purpose is to sit here, play video games, and make videos for you guys. Because I want to share my experience with you guys. It's something that I love so much and that I'm so passionate about that I just want to share that with the rest of the world. For me, that's a truly amazing and beautiful thing. Because I finally found a place that I feel like I belong. In all these magical and amazing worlds. In all these video games. Again, where you can do all these amazing things and be all these amazing things. The real world had left me so utterly and profoundly disappointed. But with video games, I had finally found a place that I felt like I had belonged in. And especially the past few years, I've really truly felt that way. More than ever. So that's the reason why I became so fascinated with video games. It's mostly because this world has left me so disappointed. So utterly, bitterly, and profoundly disappointed. but I finally found a place where I feel like I belong. And for me, that's a damn good feeling, gotta tell you. Because, yeah, this life has definitely left me disappointed, but I feel like I'm heading down the right path these days. I feel like my path has been made clear. What I am to do. Because I feel like on this YouTube channel here, I've truly found a sense of belonging. And I love it. I love every goddamn second of it. So, again, truly I want to thank you guys for any support you've given me over the years. It's awesome. But, you know, even if the hater's going to hate, let him hate. Let him be stupid. You know? Fuck him. Alright. Well, either way, guys, that will do it for that one. So, stay tuned, and until next time, peace out.